I guess first, just kind of evaluate Jeremy's performance and talk about kind of how he played.
I was proud of Jeremy. You know, I mean, you got to think it's been well over a year since he's played a real football game, going back to high school. I mean, he's played in scrimmages. You know, we had him go live, which I think was a good thing. But I thought he did well. You know, he didn't seem too anxious or nervous for the game. I'm sure he had the normal butterflies anybody have for their first start. But he was calm, and you know, I thought the guys rallied around him and really, helped him and showed a lot of confidence in him. I think after he completed that first ball, I felt like he played well. I felt like he played very calm.
What was that conversation like the bus? He told us, and you kind of called him to the front of the bus before y'all pulled out, go to the team hotel. Kind of made the announcement in front of the entire team. So.
Yeah, we kind of had an idea probably after Thursday, and so, but we just kind of went through walkthroughs on Friday, and we were going to team hotel, and I just called him up and said, hey man, sit with me up here, and I said, so you ready to play? He said, yes sir. I said, all right, well you ready to start? Kind of looked at me. I mean, he knew kind of, but still. And he said, yes sir. I mean, he didn't blink, and I think the only thing I told him during warm-ups, they had the video on him. He was on the Jumbotron, watching himself warm up. And I said, hey man, the only difference in this and the Crampton Bowl is the Jumbotron. So he laughed and played pretty good. So, like I said, I thought he did a good job.
How about looked like your young offensive line played pretty well out there too.
Yeah, I thought the line played well, and it was good to get Avery in there. It was good to get Sean later in the game in there, and some of those other guys. Jordan Diamond got reps, Devontae Danzy, Tunde. I felt like when they were in there, they did a good job. We were able to keep running the football. So those reps are always valuable. You never know when someone's going to be called upon. Fortunately, we've been healthy up front so far, and kind of the skill positions where we've had to mix and match some guys the last few weeks. But it's always good to get all those guys those reps.
Where is Nick right now? Obviously, Jeremy kind of said 8%. He didn't really hear. Where is he?
Yeah.
Did he practice today?
He did. Probably going in the game, Nick was around 80%. We dressed him. He was available in an emergency role, but it was just one of those deals that if you can give him that extra week, it was good. He practiced tonight, full speed, and he looked good. I wouldn't have known there was anything wrong with him. Of course, we were just in helmets, but I think he'll be ready to rock and roll Tuesday, and we look forward to having him back. It should be good.
Rhett, how did Jeremy grade out? Obviously, it's a different opponent, caliber, skill, and everything like that, but for the things you're looking for as far as the drops and timing and all those sorts of things, a couple times until you get a little bit of happy feet.
Yeah. The big picture, he made good decisions. The one interception, to be honest with you, that's my fault. The corner's deep. He's got to not throw that ball and tuck it and run, but he didn't have a lot of other options on that deep ball. And, you'd like him to throw that away or pull it down and run. But other than that, I thought he made good decisions. I thought he was pretty accurate with the football. There was one or two a little behind the guy, but for the most part, you could tell that he's been getting the reps. The little things like, your drop depth or carrying out a fake all the way, those things, and that makes sense in your first game because, there's a lot going on in your head. And those are some things that can be fixed. But, big picture, he graded out well with decision making. And, obviously we were able to get the ball in the end zone, which is the most important thing.
When you think about his accuracy, it seemed like, especially on the run, every time he rolled out, he actually hit his target, a couple touchdowns that way.
Yeah, it was a really good ball on the touchdown. The fourth down call was a sprint out. Like I said, I thought he was pretty accurate. The one deep ball early in the game slipped where he underthrew Ricardo, and then there was just a couple other. Maybe we were either hair off, the route was a hair off, but for the most part, we had a high completion percentage. Like I said, he looked relaxed back there. It was good.
Gus had really reiterated that Nick was the starter several times after yesterday's game. Having said that, when you do make a decision to play as your freshman and not go with the red shirt, what is the commitment moving forward to playing Jeremy in games, whether it be this week or for the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's a good question. There's a couple things. We felt like he was ready. He's been getting those reps behind Nick all season. So we felt like this, the way the situation unfolded, it was a good game to let him play. And you're right. You take a red shirt off a guy. Nick is our starter, and we got full confidence in him. He's gotten better each week, and our team has full confidence in him and believes in him. But they also, they know that if Jeremy comes in there, we're in good shape. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of him having some roles moving forward. It wasn't just for one game. He's got to be ready as the backup. He's also got to be ready maybe in other unique roles and situations. So we just felt like it was best for our team this year. It was best for our team in the long run, and really it was best for Jeremy, at this point to get some game experience and to be able to help us not only the rest of the year this year, but in the future. And his first meaningful reps not be at College Station or somewhere else like that.
When you say those special roles, are there gonna be certain packages for him, and what are the roles that you envision him being called upon over Nick in game situations?
Right now, I don't have a specific situation or role. It'd probably be game plan specific each week. At the same time, I do have full confidence that Nick and or Jeremy can both run our complete offense. I feel like, Nick is obviously a very good runner. He has a strong arm. He's getting more and more accurate each week. And Jeremy can run too. I mean, it was just his first game, but I don't feel like we would have to change our offense either way with either guy in there. So as far as a specific role, I don't know. But like I said, Nick's our starter, but obviously would not rule out Jeremy contributing each week.
When it comes to Nick, I'm sure there's always that worry that maybe he'll be a little bit rusty if he doesn't go out there and start. What did you have to do last week, and how do you think, how important is it this week for that bruise?
It's real important, to get the timing, because he didn't throw a ton. It was more about just getting him rested and getting him full speed. He was out there. He took every mental rep. He knew the game plan. He would have known what to do, other than he just hadn't done it throughout the week. So the good thing was tonight he got to go out there and take every rep, take every drop, make every throw. If we ran a read zone or anything like that, he was able to do all those things. So, I'd expect him to be able to get all the reps he needs this week, and with the specific game plan. So hopefully that'll help keep any rust away. So I feel good about that.